Hi guys, how you all doing? Welcome back to Forever Everton, of course. Andrew, and this is a very apologies, quick late reaction to Everton's stalemate 0-0 draw against Newcastle United yesterday evening, and yeah, a very topsy-turvy, strange, frustrating game. Um, Obviously, I didn't go to the match. I was going by what people told me, and I've seen quite a lot of highlights online and that. So 0-0, and I took a bit of a point. When I seen the team line up, I would have definitely took a point. Um, so before a couple of days ago, I was actually confident going into the game, but then obviously being an Everton fan, you get brought back down to earth when news that Bramthwaite has done his fire in training, um, along with Miko, and yeah, so that was a big blow. All of a sudden, my confidence took a skydive. So I'm made up with a point, to be honest, in all cases. So yeah, not much. Very topsy-turvy game. Not much really having a quality. Newcastle very good team. Obviously dominated the ball, as we all know they would, as most teams do. At Goodison now these days under Dyche, I've won the ball. It's annoying me, to be honest, but hey. So yeah, so Newcastle a very good team. We didn't really offer much. Obviously we had the goal disallowed through Decore's header, offside, which he bloody knew what offside means. And maybe he was staying on that one side. But apart from that, huffed and puffed. Not much in quality really. Dom isolated up top on zones always. And I go straight to the penalty because that was the main talking point, wasn't it? Anthony Gordon stepping up, Pickford saving to his left, and well, such a shame, wasn't it? Such a shame. Never mind. Um, I would say the Corey celebrating deliberately, going past Gordon. Best thing he done all night, really. So yeah, so Gordon missing the penalty. Um, the Corey, quick about the Corey, quick word. I don't understand why he's getting picked over sudden over in Burnham when Tim's a much better player. He's been one of our bright sparks this season, along with Ndai, but somehow, some reason, Sean Dice has benched him. He can't even come off the bench now. He brought Garner down, didn't he? Over him. What? Some happening behind the scenes. What's going on? That decision alone has pissed me off. I want Dice out, but obviously Michael Keane starting. Obviously, he obviously doesn't fancy Jake O'Brien. Why the fuck did we spend £17 million on a defender who's got Champions League experience, but he doesn't play him? Another reason why I want him to go. Plus, what we say about Jake O'Brien, even if Michael Keane got injured and O'Brien came in, surely O'Brien's confidence would be knocked. Because what can he do? What's he got to do to get a game? What's he got to do? So I'm just expecting Michael Keane to play every game now if Bramford's out. I don't like it. You know, I would say in his defence, I think Michael Keane had a decent game by looks of it yesterday, along with Ashley Young, who I think's had a couple of decent games recently. So, but Tarky, on the other hand, I think had a disaster yesterday. That penalty he gave away for Gordon's penalty was awful. What the fuck was he doing? Can someone please tell him he's in a football game, not a wrestling game? I mean, what the fuck he's doing? Fucking wrestling down to the ground like that. It was a definite penalty. No complaints whatsoever. He's a very poor Tarkowski, I think, this season. I don't know it's because he's not got Bramford alongside him. I don't know. He's been very poor this season. He needs to up his game because Second half, not much change. But off the puff, Dom, what can he do? He's isolated up top, not getting the service. But I'll go straight to it. The penalty, at first glance, I thought it was a Stonewall penalty. When Dan Burn just comes right across him. Obviously, he's come with a rebound shot in it. So his shot keeper saves, he comes in, and Burn just takes him out. I think more like a tangle of legs. First glance, I thought Stonewall. I look at it again with a few different angles. I noticed Dom does lift his leg up and catch Burn. I don't so whether he made that happen himself. He used Dan Burn to make him go down. You know, I do think Dan Burn was taking him out anyway. I think it's a very 50-50 penalty shout, to be honest. I understand when people say no, even though I'm going to contradict myself now, because I was watching match day last night and Shearer was asked about it. No, this is not a penalty. Of course you're going to say that, you idiot. You're not going to say, oh yes, it's a penalty to Everton, are you? Because you're Newcastle. Of course you're going to say it's not a penalty. I don't think it's a penalty. Maybe it wasn't a penalty. But there's no point asking him, is it? Because of course he's going to be biased and say no, it's not. I'm not being biased though, because I'm on the fence. I say straight away, Newcastle's was the definite penalty, definitely. Tarkowski, definite penalty. R1, first thought, I thought, yeah. But then I understand why it might not have been given. But obviously, if it was given to us, I'd been happy. But yeah, so Newcastle, Goodison, they're missing their two strikers, Isaac and Wilson. Still had a lot of the ball. They passed it around well. Got very few very good players. They're attacking very on you. They go, Tonali don't really great. But Joe Linson, decent player, very pacey. And Ramirez, who I rate a lot, controls that midfield. I rate him a lot. Ramirez, very good player. So they were still a threat. Still passed around great. Dominated the ball really, didn't he? But didn't really. Missing those two strikers, I think there's a lack in quality in our final third for them. But Anthony Gordon had a poor game, thankfully. So yeah, so overall, I'll take a point before the game. This football I'm watching though is atrocious. It's awful football. Please, if it's his last season, I hope it's his last season. Or it's his last 12 months, isn't it? His contract. So wherever he goes now, I don't want him as my manager into the new stadium. So I see links to Mourinho yesterday. What's that about? Is that because he used to be manager Roma? But take a point. International break now. Move on. Got Ipswich. Then away. Tough game. But they're battling. So they've got some. They've lost games, but I think they played pretty well in some of the games. So it's going to be a tough game. There's a player that plays for them. Looks like a real handful. I think he scored 4 goals already. Is it Duran? Not Duran, is it? I can't remember his name. He scored again yesterday for them. But that's going to be a tough game. So look forward to that one. Beforehand, we have the luxury of England. No thanks. And yeah, so I'll leave it there, guys. Say take the point. Take the point. When I seen the team sheet, I took a point. Newcastle, very tough team, and they're up there challenging for the European places, I'm pretty sure. And for us, we just scrap away again and then move on to Ipswich after the international break in a few weeks. So yeah, anyway, guys, we'll leave it there. If you like this video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. And let me know in the comments, penalty or no penalty for Dom. Plus, out of 10, how ecstatic was you when Gordon had his penalty missed? Anyway, we'll leave it there, guys. Up to toffees, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.